Hi everybody, welcome to Hooking and Stitching Island Style. Shop my stash. Round 2. I had recorded 3/4 of the video and my computer, I had filled up my hard drive, 1 terabyte. So I literally had to empty out my computer and in the process lost what I had already done. So I've got to start all over again so I can get this out. There will be a round 3, but it won't be for a couple of weeks. The first round sold out very quickly. 2 orders, it was sold out. But I have I have yarn, hooks, needles, which we're going to start with the hooks and the needles and project bags first. I only got a couple project bags for this round here. I have not gone through the yarn room, craft room stash. What I have here is from my totes that were in my closet in my bedroom. And I'm going to go through them a second time. Because like I said, I'm overwhelmed and I need to downsize. And if I can help somebody else build their stash up at a good price, um, all for it. Now, I do want to apologize. When I had put the email in, instead of shopthestash.order at gmail.com, I had put shopmystash.order, and people had trouble sending the emails. But when I did correct it, and the emails did come through. So I think I had it right in one place. But anyways, there was 2 emails. How it works: the first person email me, and I will verify the time I received the email. I'm sorry if your internet's slow, but everybody wanted me to do a video, not a live. Come round 3, if you guys want to do a live sale, it probably won't be as big as the first and second one. Like I said, I'm going through my stash. That'll be fine. But let's get started. Today's my last day off. I will be working for the next 5, which means hardly, if any, content will come out. The new boom arm is coming for the tutorial table, which will also enable me to use 2 camera angles during lives, videos, the whole thing. Just learning how to change my camera angle. Anyways, before I start, I want to thank all returning Fiber Family members, new Fiber Family members. Your first time here, you like what you see, click subscribe, click the bell, click all, and hopefully YouTube notifies you when I upload a new video. So let's get started. I have my list here so I know the prices. We're going to start with hooks and needles. Hold on a second. I put them. I've been doing some, bought another cart trying to separate my crap, stitch marker stuff, amigurumi stuff. Hold on. Hooks and needles. DPNs. These are brushed aluminum DPNs. They're nice to work with. I use the shorter DPNs, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sets of 5 DPNs in each set. And the sizes are 5 millimeter, 3 millimeter, 6.5, 2.75, 4.5 millimeter, 2.5 millimeter, 5.5 millimeter, 6 millimeter, and 2 millimeter. These are great when you're doing something with small circumference: hats, socks, mitts, mittens, sleeves. So these are all $3 each. Okay. If you want the whole set, we can discuss the price on the whole set. Let me just double check here. We'll come up price now. 1, 2. There's 8 here. If you bought them individually, they'd be $24. If you buy the whole set, $18. So I'm going to write that down. All right. Next, I have some. Okay. These are Knit Picks options. They are a nickel plated, very nice to work with. Circular needle set. It is not a fixed. It has the key, but somebody had borrowed these from me a couple years ago and just returned them. I sold my sets of these because I had extra tips. This would be good for, I'll show you how long. This would be great for a sweater, a shawl, a blanket. They used it for a blanket. It was my real long cord. So this here, and it is an 8mm. And these are $4. That's for the tips and the cord. FYI, these cords are interchangeable. Knit picks, cords, and tips are interchangeable with Likey and Knitter's Pride. So those are $4. Excuse me. Next, I have just a set of tips. And these, I believe, are US 5s. And I think a US 5 is 3.75mm. They're wood. They're laminated wood. Fairly sharp tips. They're nice. And these are $2. Next, I have a set of, there's 3 in the pack. There's the direction book. These are the Addy Crazy Trio, size 3.25mm. These are great for knitting socks, mittens, fingerless mitts, small circumference. It's almost like a combination of 9-inch circulars and DPNs. There's lots of tutorials on how to use these. I have a set of these, plus I have some Haya flyers, which are the same thing. And these are going for $10. Next, I have 2 sets of interchangeables. The first one is a large, the chunky set of Dreams Symphony Woods. These are Knitter's Pride. There are 2 cords, the orange and the yellow. Everything's on the label. And these are very nice laminated wood needles. I mean, they are smooth. These will fit those other cords. US 15, 10mm. US 13, 9mm. And the US 17, 12mm. Those are the needles. They come with 2 sets of end caps, keys, and the original, what tells you what's in the set right there. This is going for, find here, I had $25. All these prices are in Canadian, so if you're coming from the US, you're going to get even a better deal because of the exchange rate. And I have a set here. There are 2 cords, a set of end caps, and the key. And this was from the original packaging. It tells all the sizes. And they're in this little case. This is a Chiaogu case that I put them in, easier to store. These are nice needles. I've worked with them, but I have Chiaogu shorties. These are the square Majestics, and they range from they're 3.5, 3.75, 4mm, 4.5mm, 5mm, 5.5, up to US 10, which is a 6mm. Now, they say that the square needles are good for people that have arthritis. I work with these. They are really nice to work with. I just don't need all these interchangeable sets of needles. So, this set retails for $82 Canadian. I'm selling the set for $45 Canadian. Okay. And I have one more set of knitting needles, which they're just I got this years ago in my first Darn Good yarn. They're a set of purple ombre knitting needles, size US 5mm. And those I have for let me see here. $2. Okay, those are the knitting needles. And these DPNs I will ship in this. Okay, the only other thing related to knitting goes DPNs are these DPN holders. These are from Knit Picks, and how they work is they slide out. As you see here, you put your DPNs in there. You slide this like this and turn, and it holds them. It holds your DPNs from stitches falling off. There's 2 of these, and I had these for let me see here. $1 each. And you can go to the website and check what these go for. I think they're like $8 or $9. Okay. Now we'll do some crochet hooks. The first thing is I have a hook set. There are 3, 6, 8 hooks in here, and they go from, I don't know, they go from, I think 2.5 up to 6.5, but it's a nice set of hooks. They're kind of fancy. This set is going for $8. So that's $8. Next, I have a bunch of individual hooks. And pretty much how I'm selling these, the individual hooks, let me see, are $1 a piece. Easy, it's just $1 a piece. You've got a 5.5, 8mm. You got a couple Susan Bates here that are, it's their Silverloom. 6.5. 5.5. You got 2 light hooks here. One has never even had the battery pulled out on it. It's never been used. This one I tried it, did a review on it, and it does work. You have a 5.5 and a 6.5. Then we have a boy hook, 8mm, 5.5, 3mm, and a 10 millimeter, $1 a piece. And then we have a Q, which is a 17, size 17, or 15.75 millimeters. Okay, if you're doing any chunky work. So those are all $1 a piece. I'm just going to stop this here for a minute and get the next first batch of yarn. Okay, before I get into the yarn, I have 2 project bags here. The first one is an art bin. I'm sure you've seen other creators show these. It's an art bin. It has pockets here. It has holes on the top to bring your yarn through. It has a strap that you can either hook it this way or wear a crossbody. And you can fit like 4 to 6 skeins inside here. Right. I just got a lot of project bags, so I'm downsizing. Got that one, which is $3. And then I bought this when I was in Jamaica, but it makes an awesome project bag for a large project. It's colorful, it's bright, and it says Jamaica Man on it. You can get a big, I've done sweaters and blankets in this bag. Again, $3. So the project bags are $3 each. Okay, just gonna put this here. Okay, now we'll start on the yarn. I'm gonna start with the yarn. But before I do, I wanted to tell you, I have a stack of, I'm talking like this, of crochet and knitting magazines. Some of them are vintage, from Crochet Thread all the way up through. So if anybody's interested in any of them, because they're only 50 cents a piece. So, let me know, send me an email, and we can talk. I mean, like I said, 50 cents a piece. That's what I'm selling them for. Let's get this out of the way. Crochet thread. I know there are some of you that make jewelry, some that do like to work with crochet thread. I've got a basket here. All of these are $3. If there's one that isn't a full spool, then it'll be $1. But most of them are full spools. I've got red, 2 shades of yellow, a burgundy. Put this up so you can look better. Light. It's like a burgundy. Royal blue. Sage green. Grass green. This one's never been opened. It's metallic. And these are all crochet number 10. Crochet that has a gold, like, metallic in it. This is like a grayish, I call it cloud. Very soft. Another one that's not been opened. This is just your, what they call ecru. Orange, just in time for Halloween. 2 purples. These go together for the $3. They're number 10. They're 30 grams, 100% cotton. These 2 go together for the $3. They go together good. They're both like a multicolored. This one's multicolored. It's got blues and pinks and greens, like a pastel. And this one is a little bit bigger, but it's got, I think this is the one that had a project started in it. Oh, maybe not. Has some beads on it. But those 2 go together, $3. and brown. So if you're interested in any of these, just let me know. If you want the whole lot, we'll discuss a bundle price. So, because I've got a lot of crochet thread. I bought a whole thing of crochet thread from this lady that can't crochet anymore. And because of Karina at Just Vintage Crochet, I got into thread and I enjoy it. So that's done. $3 each. Except for the ones I showed you where there were 2 for $3. Okay. Okay. Here we have some Lion's Pride wool spun. Now, I know they had quit making this, and I think they brought it back. This is made in Turkey. Let me see. It said most of the yarn I have is in plastic bags. Most of it, not all of it, but it's all been stored. This is the color plum. 127 yards in each skein. It's a number 5. And it's, I think it's 80% acrylic, 20% wool. There are 5. I had caked up 2. There are 5 of these. I have some of this wrote out. Okay. Lion's Pride. Wool spun. There are 5 skeins. And I'm just flipping back and forth through pages here. $10 for the bag. And that's a good deal because if you look up the price, if you want to look up any of the prices to see if I'm giving you a fair deal on a bag of yarn, feel free. Next, you all probably recognize this one. I had bought these thinking I'd use them for my solar flare shawl and decided not to. These are Hobie twisters in solid color. The color is called Pineapple. These are, I believe, 100% cotton. No, 55 cotton, 45 acrylic. There are 437 yards on each cake. So that's 874 yards. You can do a shawl with these. And we all know what the price of Hobie cakes are. And I'm just trying to keep track of this twister. There are 2 $8 a cake, which is 16 for the bag. I think these normally go for like, oh, $11 or $12. But that's Hobie. And the last thing in this tote is I've got 3 of these. Okay, sold as a bag, just not in a bag right now. Is Lion Brand's ice cream big scoop. Okay, this is Rocky Road. It's a number 3. It's blues and yellows and a taupe. 100% acrylic. It's a number 3 light. It's soft. And there's a 1,117 yards or 1,022 meters, 284 grams. There are 3 of these. I was just at Michael's yesterday seeing what these, and I actually saw some of these on the shelf, and these were going for $14.99 Canadian a piece. And I'm selling the 3 in the bag. Okay, $24. Okay, I've got 3 totes to get through, and another bag. Oh, we'll do this bag first, and then I'll get to the totes. Okay. Let me open this up. Okay, there are 2 kinds of yarn in here. The first one is a Hobie, again, Tivoli. And it is peach. Okay, there's 3 there. And then there are 4 in here because I caked 2 of them up. Okay. This is a number 3. Lightweight. It's peach. There are 50 grams, 191 yards or 175 meters. It's very soft. It's 100% acrylic. I've made quite a few projects with these. There are 2, 4. There are 8 of these. So you can make a nice project. This is 1 lot, and the 8 of these is for 15 bucks. They no longer make Tivoli, as far as I know, on Hobie. But I'm selling the bag of 8. What did I say? At $15. Okay. I'm trying to hold this together here. Let me just pause this. Okay. Oh, she's already at 27 minutes. But on to the next thing of yarn. This is a Loops and Threads. I think this is discontinued. It's called Breeze. It's a unique yarn. It's got quite a fuzz to it. It's like a marled gray and white. It is called, the color is called gray. It's 85 acrylic, 15 polyester. It is very soft. It is a number 4, 240 yards. There are 3. And it is $7 for the bag. All right, I have 9 of these. It is crochet thread, but it's considered a number 4. This is 100% viscose from bamboo. It is so soft. Each cone is 150 yards, so you've got over 1,000 yards of these. And like I said, it's thicker than crochet thread. They're calling it a number 4. This would make a beautiful top. It is so soft. I'm sorry, this one came unraveled. Very soft, and like I said, this is, they call it crochet thread, but you can see it's thicker than thread. It's probably like right at a number 2, but it is extremely soft. Red is not my color. There are 9 of them. $20. This is being sold as a bag. This is from Hirschner's. And there are I think there's 7 of these. And there are 5 of these. Okay. This is their 2-ply Afghan yarn, and it is extremely, extremely soft. Very nice. Is a number, they call it number 2 fine. That is not number 2 fine. I'd say that's pushing to DK. It's 100% acrylic, 220 yards per skein. This is deep teal. There are 7 of those. And then this is sage, and there are 5 of these. So that's 12 skeins for $20. Okay. Next, we have, this is SMC Select Tweed Deluxe. There is 87 yards in each donut. And you can see the price it was paid for it. $3.99 US. It is a chain spun number 4. They have number 5 bulky on here, but I'd say it's closer to a 4. And the color is 07167. There's no color name on it. And it is, I'm trying to see what it's, okay, it is it is 54% alpaca, 32% new wool, and 14% polyamide. And there are 2, 4, 7. So this is almost 700 yards, and it's over half alpaca. $20 for the bag. There were 7. And it's very, very soft. Okay, next bag. This is some Hirschner's Willow, the Willow brand, the sister company. Now, this was regularly $3.49, and it went for $1.99 a piece. There are 2 of, it's 75% acrylic, 25% wool, made in Turkey. It is a, it's called Peacock. There are 2 of those. 1 of blue spruce and 1, I believe, cream frosting. There are, it's 75 acrylic, 20 wool. There are 131 yards on each skein. It's a chunky. $8 for the bag. and it's burro. Okay. Next, I have some Premier anti-pilling worsted. Okay, this was what was left when I did the blanket that I did, the Seaside sampler. There are 4 of these. And this is Spa, I believe. This is Spa. And there's 180 yards on each one. We all know the Premier Anti-Pilling yarn is very soft. There's 4 of those in Spa. There are 2 Harbor. One Seafoam and 1 Cappuccino. So that is 4, 6, 8 of these. $10. I mean, think about it. That's a good deal. It's like $1.25 a skein. Okay. I do apologize. Some of these have yarn pulled out of them. So I do apologize. Okay, this is some baby yarn. It is been in my stash forever. Okay. Oh, got yarn everywhere. Okay. Let me just... This is so soft. This is baby yarn. This is Premier's Fable. This is almost a full skein, and then these 2 are full skeins. And the colorway is... This is so soft. There's 229 yards here, and this one has probably 200 yards. 80% polyester, 20% acrylic, anti-pilling. And it's a number 3, and the colorway... And the colorway is Rapunzel. Excuse me. I'm still trying to get over this cold. $4 for the bag. Now, I used some of this when I made a baby hat. These 2, I'm just throwing in this bag. Just throwing them in. There are 2 skeins here of Fable, Premier Fable. Again, another baby yarn, very soft, number 3. And this is called Princess and the Pea. There are 270 meters, 295 yards, 80% of polyester, 20% anti-pilling acrylic. There are 2 of them. I'm just throwing these in. $3. $3 ain't a bad price for that. This is it's called Color Wave. This is a full skein of Color Wave, or Color Waves. It's a Lion brand. Um, 306 yards. They say it's a light 3. It's not. That's a 4. This one is a partial skein of Vanna's Choice. Just throwing it in. It's for $1. Now this, I lost the label, but I will tell you, this is so soft. It does have a little bit of wool in it. There are four donuts. I had 6 donuts. This is a navy blue. I mean, this is just so soft. It must have some nylon in it. It is a number 2 sport weight, and it's navy blue. I used it in my FAIRHAVEN shawl, and it's really nice to work with. There are 4 in here, $4 for the bag. There's a lot of yardage on those donuts. I can't tell you the yardage. I do apologize. I lost the label. But maybe donuts, $4 for 4. That's $1 a donut. I mean, it's nice yarn. It really is nice to work with. Okay. We got some Red Heart here. I got these at Michael's. This is sold as 1 bag. There is a forest green and it's called Hunter Green and Cafe Latte. 5 of them in the bag. I'm going to put them in this bag right here. We all know there's 364 yards on each skein. And Cafe Latte is one of Crystal's favorite colors. This whole bag, $15. That's $3 a skein. All right, I have a couple of what I'm calling grab bags. I'll do them later. Okay, I have 2 of these. This is Premier Anti-Pilling Bamboo in Blue Raspberry. Can't figure that one out. $2. I just got some bags here. When I'm putting these together. All right, I have 2 grab bags here of thread. There's just all kind of thread in here. If you make jewelry, it'd be great for jewelry. This right here. I'm just going to throw it all in one bag. $3. $3 for the whole bag. Okay, the last one in this tote, and I'm probably going to end it with this, and I've got 2 totes with a lot of novelty yarns in it that I will put in another video. All right. This is brushed colors from Loops and Threads. Okay. It's a very soft, nice yarn. 464 yards. This is the color Raspberry. And it is 73% acrylic, 15% polyester. Okay. Now, unfortunately, when I was taking them out of the bag, this happened to some of them. There are 2, 3, there are 4 to 5 of these because I started balling it up because it came apart. Okay. So I'll show you what's in here. So there's 4 to 5 of these. There is more than enough in here to make a sweater. Okay. And this whole bag is $25. I will try to ball this up and straighten it out. Okay. At least I know this is isn't something you want because it's pink, but it is so soft. It has a silver metallic thread running through it. There's a lot. There's enough here, like I said, to make a sweater. Again, I will at least ball them up. But when I was taking it out of the bag, yeah, it just fell apart. So let me just pause this here. Okay, that's all around too, because the video is long. It's long, and I didn't mean for it to be. It's almost a half hour long. So I still have this tote to do, and that's what. And there's some that are going to be sold by the bag. I mean, a big bag. And I'll show you that too. But I'll get to round 3. I'll try to get it filmed today. Later on today. I'm trying to get things ready to go to work, but I want to get this up. So email me at shopthestash.order@gmail.com. I'll put that all in the description box below. I've got to type up this list and put the prices in there. And it also is listed on the Yaya's page as well as my community tab. But you have to email me with your order. That's the way I'm able to say that it's fair that the first person to email gets that item. As I get the emails in, I will go up onto the community tab and the other places, and and also in the description box below, and I will put sold. Okay. You have to give me time to keep up with it because I'm not sitting here at my computer, or with my phone in my hand, because I am trying to get a lot of things done today, laundry and uniforms ready to go to work and all that stuff. And I still got to cook some chicken breast for my salads for the week. So hopefully you like something you see. Again, there's going to be a few of these sales between now and the end of the year. I would like to reduce my stash by at least a third. And I mean, this is a good start, but I still have overwhelmed. So email me what you want and your shipping address so I can get an approximate figure on shipping. And then I will email back you the price. You'll have 24 hours to pay me. And then I will get it shipped out to you. Bear with me now because I'm working the next 5 days. Next Monday, I have to take Barb to the hospital. She's having a procedure done. So next Tuesday is going to be my shipping day. Okay? So with that, hug, smiles, and happiness. Pass it on. Make the world a better place. Hope you're staying safe, you're healthy, you're happy. Doing what it is that makes you happy. Here's bye for now till round 3 or the next video, whichever comes first. And I'll see you. And bye for now from Deer Island.